Hey there, Dylan. I want to ask you kind of a two-part thing. The goal on Sunday around the first shift, I was just curious for you to just take me through the neutral zone in that play and the way you left the Penguins behind. And then just secondly, on the defensive end, you think of Backstrom, Crosby, now Bergeron, and you haven't been phased by this at all. And Don said he didn't expect you to be phased. What are the biggest things you do in your mind on these defensive matchups?
Yeah, well, on that first goal to start off the last game, I saw that there's a chance for an opportunity for an odd man rush, so I just used my legs to get away as fast as I could to create time and space to hopefully make a good play, and obviously it worked out. So it's always nice to get one on the first shift like that. And then I think I've been really focused on my defensive game. I think it's really important as a young guy in the NHL to show that you can play defense. And Donnie's obviously trusted me to play against some really good players lately. And I take that as a really big compliment. And I want to play against those top lines and those top players. And prove that I can compete against them and even score against them and defend against them. So I'm grateful that Donnie's given me that opportunity to play against them, and I just want to keep showing that I can.
And just a quick follow. I mean, this is 3 in a row. So how much do you take it as almost like a mini playoff series, and one game is going to kind of go into the next a little bit here this week?
Yeah, obviously it's not too often you play the same team 3 times in a row, especially during the regular season. So, we're really happy with how we've been playing lately, and we want to finish the season, the way we've been playing. So we're obviously excited for this matchup again against Boston. And, we know that each game, how we finish each game is going to lead into the next. So, it's kind of good practice for us moving forward.
Dylan, with this being your first year and the schedule being so difficult, so many games in 1 week, very little practice time, what's it been like for you to learn how to sort of learn the proper recovery between games? Because it is so difficult to keep yourself physically ready, night in, night out.
Yeah, I mean, coming from the Western League, you can get away with not recovering all the time. And I think that's something I've really learned this year is after every game, making sure you get that recovery and, take care of your body. Obviously playing against bigger and stronger guys out there and, kind of take more of a beating out there. So, the biggest thing, is just taking care of your body and making sure it's ready to go into the next game. So I've learned a lot from the guys here. It's been great. And, I'm just happy with how it's gone so far.
Hey, Dylan, the last game against Boston, Rasmus Dahlin said it didn't feel like a regular season game. What stood out to you about the atmosphere in that game?
Yeah, it was obviously with the trade, there was, we wanted to beat them, obviously, and we always want to beat them, but that's just a little extra motivation there. And, there's a lot going on, a couple fights, lots of physical stuff, and those games are fun to play. So it did kind of feel like a playoff game. And, obviously, we're going to see what's happened. We're going to see what's going to happen these next 3 games, but I expect some good hockey.
And Dylan, along those lines, I mean, you don't play Toronto this year. Over 50 years, Boston is probably the Sabres' greatest rival. What do you learn just about the buzz, and what do you think it's going to be like this week? Because these teams see each other a lot, no matter what division they're in.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, like I said before, it's going to be some real good hockey, I think. We're playing our best hockey this season right now, and they're trying to solidify their spot in playoffs and finish as high as they can. So they know that these games are important, but we want to show that we can compete against any team in the league, and I think we've shown that lately. But we just got to keep it going.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.